Hello, my friends. Yes, the very same, Coach B. And we're going to do some writing stuff today, and people are joining already. Joanna Loftus, hello. Geo Jerry. Rhonda, Melanie. Who's excited about writing? Hey, Joanna. Melanie, good to see you. Geo Jerry, as always, good to see you. Geo Jerry, you can elevate yourself to the status of a Stephen Shipley. I have missed you, my friend. I bet we could have some interesting talk. Stephen, give me a call sometime and let's chat. Rhonda, hello. So excited about the LA conference. Yo-Ya, hello. I think you're in, Yo-Ya, where are you at? I know you're overseas. My friends, give me some hearts. And there's Chapin. Julie D. Yes, the famous Julie D. Kim from Garland, Texas. Hello, Kim. Yes, peanut butter and jelly. Yes. Who can't wait? Thank you, Geo Jerry. Yo-Ya, I miss you too. Miss Nixon, invite your followers. Invite your friends on Facebook. Renata, hello. Stephen, thank you so much. I think we do need to talk, Stephen, about some issues of mutual concern. Give me a call. Lake Charles, International Happiness Day. It is. Hello, Six Howards. Six Howards, you are also a regular. You know what you get to be as a regular? You get to include some hearts or something. Hey, yes, kangaroos in Lake Charles. I'm not sure. 6 hours. Thank you. Share on Twitter. Thank you, Ms. Shelton. You know you're one of my favorites. But who is just can't eat or sleep because they want to know about Louisiana registration? Because we're going to give you information about Louisiana registration today. Stephen, can you email me? At Chris, Stephen, I'll give you my email address after the webcast. Julie Dupree, we're making you famous as you well deserve to be. Driving from Arizona to San Diego. Kamola, are you the responsible adult here, or are you with some responsible adults? We've got some odd people who are Obama monkey. We just don't do those sort of comments. Hello back to you from Russia. Broadcaster, that's right. Hey, Stephanie. Stephanie, did we have a good talk the other day? Your husband is driving, but that isn't what I asked you. Is he the responsible adult? It's been a while. Shyla, let me have it. I'm going to give it to you, my friend. There you are. From France, hello. Hello, Ian. I'm good. He's responsible. All right, my friends, we're going to start in a few minutes. Hello back to you from Turkey. Hello, Oklahoma. Ask your friends, get on the phone, go on Facebook, share on Twitter. Who is excited, not only about Louisiana, because that's coming, but who is excited about starting the writing session today? Got excitement out there? Because we start, Maryland, yes. Hello, Maryland. We're doing 12 or 14 weeks just on writing with no steps left out. Shyla, do you like that? Are you coming to Las Vegas, Florida? Yeah, no steps left out. Yes, hello, back to you. I just really like to block people. I'm good. How are you in Russia? Are you a teacher? If you are, this is the place for you. Give me some more stars and hearts. Yes, I know. Who's using a writing system that they're not real happy with? You know, I just think that writing is probably the weakest part of our curriculum. Anybody agree? Like, I think we know, yes, this will certainly help you. We know how to teach reading and we know how to teach math, but writing is just a real problem. Yes, Geo Jerry. I've only been working on writing, teaching writing for 45 years. Only been teaching writing for 45 years. And I only got it figured out like about 3 years ago, which is 2 years after I retired. Yes, yeah, it is the most difficult skill. We're going to go live with our writing. Yes, hopefully she likes it. Themistocles, difficult subject. Joanna, that's too bad. I hope you can insert some of our materials here. Invite some more friends. Let's hear from Twitter. I have some unusual people who they tune in from around the world and they say things that are a bit disconcerting. Need more help with writing. Anybody using any parts of whole brain writing? Anybody using oral writing or any of our gestures, because we will cover oral writing. Thank you, Shyla. Ms. Nixon, you're using it. Chastity, thank you very much for inviting friends. Chastity, you're using oral writing and brainies. We are. Katona, thank you. Triple whammy is the key word when they go. That's great. And how about triple whammy? Is that phrase ringing a bell? Genius ladder is great. Well, let's just do a quick survey here. We've got 5 minutes. Let's talk about Genius Ladder. Who's using Genius Ladder? Now remember, these are all free downloads. Stephanie, you got a request there from Tahoe Girl. Genius Ladder. Triple whammy's amazing. Geo Jerry says yes. Stephanie, you and Tahoe Girl, you guys could get together and drink some smoothies. Getting the hang of triple whammy, says Rhonda. Yo, I'm glad to hear that. Genius Ladder every Friday. You know, I'm thinking Genius Ladder is a great morning activity. Anybody agree with that? I've got 4 minutes to go. Big Genius Ladder on magnets for my whiteboard. Oh, Sarah. Sarah, send us a picture of that. I bet a lot of people would like to see your big Genius Ladder with magnets on your whiteboard. Let those stars come down. Keep sharing. Invite your Twitter followers. Very good. Jones, I'll see you on the flip side. What grade? K to 12. How do you like that? Geo Jerry, I say hi back to your son. Kiddos do Genius Ladder every day in their writing. Stephanie, are you finding some writing growth there? I certainly hope you are. Nancy Stoltenberg is here. Let the party begin. Stephanie, Nancy, I want you to know that Stephanie and I had a great talk the other day, and she's as good as you said she was, and you think pretty highly of Stephanie. So, Stephanie, I want you to know Nancy is in your corner, strongly endorsing you. And Nancy said, Stephanie be willing to make 100 more videos. And I'm just thinking maybe 100 is a little too many. Maybe 75. We want you at the Louisiana conference, especially because it's the favorite kind of conference. Free. It's not free with strings attached. Thank you, Stephanie. You're a jewel. It's not free with strings attached. There's no strings. In fact, this is going to shock you. I'm taking off my glasses. I'm not bringing my books to the conference. And we're maybe giving 3 big ones. I don't bring my books because I don't want you to see me as a salesperson or turn you into a customer. Because if someone brings their books, you think, oh, he's just here to make money. And that's probably true. I'd love to come to Minnesota. I'll tell you how to get me there before the end of the webcast. So it's teacher to teacher, all the whole brain teachers on our executive board, and there's about 10 of us. The dates have been announced, and now the registration opens today in this webcast. Anybody, thank you, that's great. Anybody think it's unfair to give a special time for my Periscope users to register before anyone else? Is that unfair, or can you live with that? Is it okay with you? Can I do you a favor? Please let me do you a favor. Because you're tuning in on Sunday. You tune in on Sunday, I should do something for you. Registration is open for about maybe 10 minutes. I mean, I'm almost kidding. It's going to close like that. We have 250 seats set aside for early registration. I think we're going to have 500 teachers just coming from the Bossier Shreveport area. Because Julie Dupree is a go-getter. She's a go-getter's go-getter. Shyla, I hope there's a spot available for you. But here we go. We're ready to start. So it is whole brain teaching, persuasive, expository, and narrative writing. Thank you very much. Hold off on the comments a little bit. We'll have time for comments. And here's the 2 books. Now's the time for comments. If you love the books, let us know. Love the books, let us know, my friends. Which one do you love the most, or is it just impossible to choose? Love them, says Ms. Bowen. Both, says Stephanie. Love them both, says Laura. Laura, you're almost to the status of a regular. Pass them on to fellow teachers. Thank you, Alcazar. So much for just read 122 amazing games. So much for, they're my Bible. Okay, that's a little much, but we still love you. And here's the new one coming up. Is anybody else's screen awfully white? My screen is awfully white here. Your screen is white? Yes. What is going on? Very bright. Let me turn it down a little bit. Oh, I'll bet that's better. You like that? Losing connection, better. Yes, the 2 books are quite different. All right, so I'm glad we got that solved. Thank you. Let's push on. Now, stump the coach. Here's my problem. I'm going to tell you, cards on the... My problem is, you're not trying to stump me. Laura Rader, who's a rising star, posted a great question. I want you to stump me with teaching questions so that I can think about them and help other teachers. So write me at stumpcoachb@wholebrainteaching.com. Laura, you get your question answered online today. Who's got some teaching questions? Are you really too busy to try to stump your coach? Email me. Give me some teaching questions, and I'll select the best ones every week and help you out. One of my dreams is just to be a hotline for teaching questions at your favorite price. All right, send me it. Come on, Sarah Kate. And here's the question from Laura Rader. Her question, she might be just dealing with beloved Rascals. So, yes, TK. So, how could she use character education? That's not too much for first grade. How could she use character education to help her beloved Rascals? Answer at the end of the program. Thank you, Yo-Ya. Thank you, Melissa. All right, so here's the question of the day. The question, you can give me hearts for the question. How do we teach kids the difference between persuasive, expository, and narrative essays? Who thinks that's a great question? That's the question we start with. How do we teach kids the difference between these three very different essays? Do you agree that's a wonderful question? Are you breathless with excitement to hear the answer? Sarah Kate says it's a good starting point. 6 Hours is online. Now this is a cartoon-based answer. We're moving in the direction of cartoon lands. There is one of our new illustrations of Dear Coach B. Thank you, Ms. Shelton. Ms. Shelton, I've seen you online a number of times. You're getting close to being a regular, Mrs. Shelton. Ann Komula says, yeah, this is, and it's going to blow your mind. Would anybody be upset if the answer to this question was very easy and cartoon-based and comes with cartoon gestures? Would you be frustrated if I made this huge question so simple? Ms. Shelton, would you send me an email and let me know what you've been up to? If you've been doing it for years, I want to hear from you. Yes, the building with the 3 floors. Here we go. Check it out. It's just for a second. Thank you, Ms. Shelton. Look forward to hearing from you. Here it is. It's the Penn Essay Building. No comments for a second. The Penn Essay Building has 3 floors: persuasive, expository, and narrative. PEN. Yes, take a picture of it. So you're going to tell kids about the Penn Essay Building. You can even use these diagrams. The bottom floor is the persuasive floor. You go into a judge's courtroom and the judge says, persuade me, convince me that you're right. So the bottom floor of the Penn Essay Building is a courtroom. Now, for persuade. And hand on the hip. That's our persuade. How can we persuade that we are correct? Anybody digging the Coach B cartoon? Doesn't that make it fun? Our goal is to be a little teeny mini Disney of education. Cartoons add funtricity. Yes, Kim Cummins. Kim, I hope you're sitting down because you're going to faint about the simplicity of this writing system. Stephen Shipley, thank you so much. Love it. Now, so in the bottom floor, it's a judge's courtroom. Use it in 6th grade. Second floor, there's a robot. The robot says, explain to me. Second. So the judge says, persuade me you're right. Convince me you're right. You go to the second floor and it's a laboratory and there's a robot there playing with Legos. Robot says, explain it to me. Explain to me. That's different than persuade. Third floor, let's look at the cartoon gesture. Now notice the gesture for explain. Hand on the hip, one hand out. Explain it to me. And the third floor, you can take pictures, is narrative. You go in, there's a bunch of kids sitting in a theater. The camera, the screen is dead, and the kids turn to you and say, tell us a story. So, let's talk about the 3 levels of the Penn. Level 1, you persuade the judge. Level 2, you explain a process to the robot. He's fiddling with Legos. Explain to me how to put these Legos together. Level 3, you tell a story. Persuade the judge. Explain to the robot. Tell a story. Now I'll take some thumbs up. You see the simplicity of that? Because it gets better. Give me something here. Just Light my educational fire. Yes, your first graders will be able to do this. Your kindergartners will be able to do this. Here's some California Clear, says 6 hours. Stephen loves it. Stephen, your kids are going to love it. Hey, thank you, Laura. Now, is it okay if it gets better? Like, is this enough? Should we just stop here? Is this too much excitement? You just feel like you got palpitations, your ticker can't take it. Can I make it a little bit better or maybe a lot better? Yes, Stephen. All right, let's make it better. Here we go. Don't stop the train, says Laura. All right, hold your comments for a second. Now, here's how we do it. Let's say we're talking about soccer. Persuade the judge soccer is or is not a great game. That's what you do in the persuasive courtroom. In the expository laboratory, you explain to the robot how to play soccer. That's exposition. And you know what you do at the narrative level. Tell the kids a story about a soccer game. Bingo, bango, bongo. You see the beauty of that. The cameras are flying up the screen. Let me go through that again. I'm getting so many pictures here. Here we go. If you want to, there's the, forget about pizza. Let's go back to soccer. So, genius, says Stephanie. Bingo, bango, bongo, says 6 hours. Persuade the judge soccer is or is not a great game. That's in the courtroom. Pictures if you want. Explain to the robot how to play soccer. The robot doesn't even know how to put Legos together, my friends. Explain how to play soccer. And then tell the kids a story about soccer. Let's try something else. Judge's courtroom. Persuade the judge pizza is or is not good for you. Persuade, convince, argue, use because. Expository, explain to the robot how to make a pizza. That's different than persuading the judge. How do you make a pizza? That's an exposition. And of course, tell the kids a story about a pizza party. Bingo, bango, bongo. The Penn Essay Building. As you move up levels, you change the style, but you keep the same subject. Who is already seeing some writing tasks here? Okay, Stephanie. Who's seeing the writing tasks here? Persuade the judge pizza is good for you. Tell the robot how to make a pizza. And entertain the kids with a pizza party story. So simple. Is this making it too simple? Laura likes it. You can use this with your intervention kids. So true. Lisa, I think you're right. It is so easy. Let's keep going. I am in Southern California. Beautifully structured. No, we can't get too simple. Genius, thank you very much. Spin-off writing project. All right, hold the comments for a second. You've been very, very polite. Sped kids will get this totally. Now, global warming. That's right, Yo-Yo. We'll help you with that. Persuade the judge that global warming is or is not a serious problem. Explain to the robot what global warming is. What's the process? Tell the kids a story about how global warming could change a child's life. Descriptive and expository we're treating as the same. Describe something. Explain something. It is sheer excellence. Thank you so much. So, here's the summary. Describe the 3 floors of the Penn building. Offer examples of how the same subject would be addressed on each. Use your Teach OK. Give students lists of topics to explore with the judge, robot, and kids. So simple. Anybody teaching kindergarten out here? Hello, Linda. Good to have you. Anybody teaching kindergarten out there? TK, can you do this? Who says yes in kindergarten? Could you teach them the difference between persuasive, expository, and narrative? Yes. Well, yes. Oh my gosh, that's so good to see. Yes, 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 dear Melissa. Oh yeah. We're going to get to a yearly writing plan. Just stay with us, Yo-Ya. Now, I bet first, let's just hear from the firsties. Yes, it will mean more to them. Firsties, what do you think? Are your first graders going to jump on over this? I'm sorry, you're late too. You missed it. Yes, 6 hours. I bet there's 6 Howards in your family. Firsties can do this, says Stephanie. Of course they can. They got an incredible teacher like Stephanie. I'm a first. Yes, we're using it and it works for first. Thank you, Kimberly Cummins. Kim, why aren't we talking every day? Thank you, 6 Howards. I wish I could take credit for this, but I get it from another place, and you know that other place I'm talking about. They can kick it. All right, so here it is. Take a picture of that screen. I am in love with the cartoon gestures we're getting from India. We got some great illustrators in India, and there are the gestures for telling a story, explaining a process, and persuade. Let's make it fun. Stephanie, aren't the gestures great? Here it is. Tell a story, explain a process, prove a belief. My friends, I'm only having success after 40 years of failure. So I paid my dues if this is working. I just am glad you don't know how many things in writing I tried that don't work. Thank you, Boglin. Yes, let's have the real Coach B model these. So this is my gesture, both hands up, for tell a story. This is my gesture, one hand on my hip for explain a process. See, I'm explaining to you. And this is my gesture, hand on my hip for how do I persuade you? Persuade, explain, tell a story. Thank you, Yo-Ya. All right. Great resource. Thank you. That's all we want to do is help teachers. What's our payment? You can pay me in hearts right now. Let those hearts fly up the screen, my friends. Let me take a drink here. California Clear. Thank you, Stephanie. Change your writing wall into pen. Yes. Oh, I love the hearts. So here's the thing. You can print this page and give it as star homework. Yes, Melissa. Thank you, Ms. Shelton. We've been asking kids to write persuasive, expository, and narrative essays without a clear description of the difference. That's what we've been doing. Who pleads guilty to that? Come on, be honest, fess up. Have you been? Yes, says we have. You plead guilty for everybody. Yes, says Boney. Oh, she raises her hand. Kristen and Fritz raise. Yes. Chastity confesses. We need a plan to apply to all. You're right, Yo-Ya. Yo-Ya, I hope we meet someday. Totally plead guilty, says Chapin. All right, Stephen. Laura says, yeah. All right. Oh my goodness, WBT Little Rocket Join, would you please give a shout out to the co-founder of Whole Brain Teaching, Andrea Little Rocket Schindler. If we're lucky, she'll come to Las Vegas. Andrea, are you going to come to Las Vegas? I hope so. So it won't be much fun without you. Andrea, you can be the responsible adult. Yes, everybody loves her. All right. Wouldn't miss it for the world, says Little Rocket. I'll tell you something, my friends. Well, thank you. As I've told Little Rocket a number of times, I started in college, but it wasn't until she showed it work in kindergarten with ESL kids that we knew we really had something. So, I can't say enough about her, so just know she's something special. All right. Little Rocket, I hope you're getting enough love there. Almost booked my flight yesterday. Tears, says Little Rocket. All right, my friends, here we go. Pressing on. Who's ready for conference announcements? All right, we've already announced this one. Hold the comments for a second. Here's the one we've already announced, and it's full, my friends. It filled in less than a week. Get on the waiting list if you want to go to Las Vegas. WBT 2016. Look, I think I even put my finger here. Yeah, oh, that's cool. WBT 2016. That's not a real finger, my friends. That's an animated finger. Nobody could have a finger that was that perfect. This is a 3D animation, and it says, hi, hi. So that's Las Vegas. Who's ready for Louisiana? If you don't get on Louisiana fast, it's going to close too. Whose fingers are poised on the keyboard? Here it comes. Hold your comments. Here it comes, my friends. Louisiana, WBT 2016, eventbrite.com. Yes, right there, Eventbrite. You may have to add a backslash to it. Register yesterday, if possible. We have 250 seats set aside by the marvelous Julie Dupree. She's going to get about 500 seats in her area, as she richly deserves. Louisiana State University at Shreveport has strongly supported us. They have a block of seats. There it is, WBT 2016 Louisiana Eventbrite. Take a picture of that screen if you want it. I'll just hold it there for a second. I wish I knew. You're in. Did anybody register already? Oh, my friends. Nixon is in. Could it happen that fast? Let's fill it up with people from all over the United States and overseas. You're going to love it, says Little Rocket, and she should know. All right, my friends, stump the coach. Send me any question you want. Just make it hard, and I'll answer them online. News on a New York conference. It looks like we may have one in early August. Garland, all right. Andrea will be suffering, I think, in Hawaii during the Louisiana conference. Ms. Shelton, get an administrator to invite me. I'll come and do one solo if I have to. All right, so here's the question from Laura Rader. Here's the question. Laura Rader has maybe been given a new job of just working with challenging kids, our beloved Rascals. So, she says, how can I use character education to help my beloved Rascals? No comment. Here's what I say. If you have a special population of challenging kids and that's all you deal with, you make a super improver wall for them. All kids love to be rewarded for improvement. We've found that over the last 8 years. You tell the kids, listen, we're going to focus on rewarding for kindness, And kindness is kind words or kind actions. You say to the kids, you tell me the names of a couple people that you think need some kind words or kind actions from you. So we don't say be nice. We say kindness is either things you say or things you do, and it involves some particular person. So we make it very specific. Who do you think needs your kindness? Kind words or kind actions. And we check on it every day. Tell me how you did. Then here's the kicker. The child comes back and has a list of kind words or kind actions and people that they address these to. Then you say, you're going to get some star lines, and you roll a dice. 1. The child gets as many star lines as comes up on the dice. When you roll the dice, every heart stops. So this is brand new, just for beloved Rascals, but you could use it as part of a character education piece. Yes, Kristen, you could use it as part of a character education piece anytime you want. I'll go over this one more time. 1, you say we're focusing on kindness. What do we mean? Kind words, what would be some kind words? Kind actions, what would be some kind actions? You make a list of the people who need your kind words and actions. You come back and tell me at the end of the day what you said or what you did, and I'll take your word for it. Of course, I could easily check up. Yes, Andrea, can you see this? You come back and you tell me what you did or what you said. I'll take the dice and I'll roll it, and you get star lines. Every star is made up of 10 lines. You get star lines for whatever comes up on the dice. Anything that you can make into a chance-based game, like a spinner or dice or whatever, the more powerful it is. Who thinks they're going to use this even though they don't have a class full of beloved Rascals? Who's in with the dice-based super improver star line for kind actions? And kindness is where character education starts, Rhonda. Yes, Stephanie. We don't say be nice. We say act nice, speak nice. Yes, Laura. Laura, I hope I answered your questions, and because you're all in caps, I think I must have. Act nice, be nice to who? And if you've got 30 kids, give just 5 kids a chance a week. You 5 kids, I'm going to give you a chance of rolling the dice. Next week, another 5 kids. All right. So, let's now, there's the answer. If I answered your question and you want a free ticket to one of our conferences, email Nancy Stoltenberg, Laura. You must have her number. I want you to email me some hard questions. Thank you, the virtual calendar. Thank you, Time to Teach. You got one already, Laura? Yes, you do. I'm saying this to you, my friends. I'm so upset with you. Why is your coach upset? You are not letting me help you. Oh, that makes me so upset. Let me help you. Stump Coach B, I should have 20 questions a week, my friends. Don't you have questions? Don't you want my help? Do you want to see your coach shaking his finger at you? Au contraire, mon frère. So, help me out. Let me help you. Help me help you, help me help you. You know what I mean? Yes, Yo-Ya. Yo-Ya, send me a question. StumpCoachB@WholeBrainTeaching.com. All right. Now here's the deal. Some of you may know next Sunday is Easter. Oh, that got blurry. Some of you may know next Sunday is Easter. Taylor, that's a good one. Send me you there. Send me your questions so I can have time to think about them. Well, that's great, Melissa. So next Sunday, there's no webcast. Why? Because he is risen on Sunday. Can I get a hallelujah and amen, brothers and sisters? Yeah. So 2 weeks from today, I'll get you a writing plan. Now, some of you might want me and listen, this PDF is going to be free in about half an hour on Facebook. So go there and download it, and you can just have those wonderful cartoons. Thank you, Ms. Shelton. You can also watch the webcast. Now, email lessons. Who is getting email lessons? We finally got the system to work really well. Sarah Metter has done a great job on it. Sign up for the 24 weekly lessons. Bonnie, you got to get online and click on at Whole Brain Teaching. 24 free lessons with free downloads. Keep trying, Kristen. We've had some problems. Other people are able to get them, Kristen. We got to make it work down there in Bossier City. All right. You want on-site training? The email is stumpcoachb@wholebrainteaching.com. Stumpcoachb@wholebrain. You want on-site training? Get an administrator to contact me, and we will open negotiations. Our summer calendar, as you can imagine, is filling up. StumpCoachB@wholebrainteaching.com. All right, my friends, that's it for. I'm delighted to be your coach. My life's ambition was just to help teachers like you. Oh, we will get sessions about comprehension and everything. In Whole Brain Teaching, we do the whole kashmil. All right, my friends, where are you? What state? What grade? Let me know. Lennon says, I say hi back to Lennon. Thank you very much, Rhonda. I appreciate that. What state? What grade? I do have a prayer request that I'll ask in a second. Rain, Louisiana, of course. Houston, South Carolina, Buffalo, Laura from Florida. I'm in Albany right now. Hey, Little Rocket, wow. West Monroe, Oak Forest, Maryland. So here's my prayer request, my friends. My daughter, Saskia, has a medical condition. We're checking on it. Please pray for my daughter, Saskia, and for the medical process to be speeded up. Thank you ever so much, my friends. Thank you for lifting her up in prayer, my dear daughter Saskia, my youngest daughter. All right, God bless us all. Power to the teachers, power to the kids. See you in 2 weeks. Thank you, Andrea. God bless us all. See you down the road.